Hello folks, welcome to the fourth math challenge, 3rd of April. Let's go. So to go through last one's answers, I went for a sort of shape proof here, but there's quite a few ways you can approach this with algebra. What I did was I said the perimeter of the garden is these two green lines and these two yellow lines, and these orange lines represent the width of the path. Now if I rearrange those same lines, I get the perimeter of the path. And I know that that's 24 meters more than just the yellow and green bits. So the difference is 24. That means those 8 orange bits that we added on, they're worth 24 meters. One of them's worth 3 meters, so the path is 3 meters wide. Now for this second one, it's actually fairly straightforward. We want to minimize the amount of boxes we open to minimize the amount of coins we take. So we open the hull. We'll open all 5 of the chests, and then that leaves 3 boxes that we can unlock, and that would mean we get 30 gold coins. For the very last one, there's probably a few geometric ways you could do this in terms of rewriting how those squares would arrange themselves. I went with a number pattern way though, which was firstly figuring out how many tiles there were in total. Now the first grid is a 1 by 1 square, the second grid is a 3 by 3 square, the third grid is a 5 by 5 square. If I wanted to get to the 15th shape, it would be a 29 by 29 square, because the number of rows and columns is 2 times the pattern number take away 1. We can also see that pattern in terms of the number of black tiles. So on the first one we've got 1 black tile out of 1. On the second one we've got 5 black tiles out of 9. On the third one we've got 13 black tiles out of 25. And so the general rule there is if you know how many tiles there are in total, if you add 1 and divide by 2, you'll get the number of black tiles. So 1 plus 1 divided by 2 is 1, 9 plus 1 divided by 2 is 5, and 25 plus 1 divided by 2 is 13. So if we put those two bits of information together, if we've got 841 tiles in total, if we add 1, divide by 2, we'll get that there are 421 black tiles on the 15th grid. So, on to today's questions. Try to pick some tricky ones today. Very wordy. First one, we've got a 3-digit code. We know all the digits are different. And if we divide the second digit by the third and square your answer, you get the first digit. So what's the difference between the largest and smallest possible codes that would generate? Now, specify if we're saying digits, we're talking about whole single numbers. Second question. How many 3-digit numbers have an odd number of factors? Now, a factor is something that divides exactly into a whole number. And lastly, a little bit of a distance, speed, time question. We've got Anna, Bridget and Carol running a 100-meter race. Bridget's 60 meters behind her when Anna finishes. Carol is 25 meters behind Bridget when Bridget finishes. They're all running at constant speeds. So how far behind was Carol when Anna finished? Best of luck. See you Wednesday.